Hey guys, it's your girl Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing my December plan with me. I am a little bit late actually uploading, but I swear I was on time this month. I just had a little bit of technical difficulties. I am looking into upgrading all of my software and all of my hardware as well. So hopefully this will be the last time that we have an issue like this. But anyway, as you guys can tell, I've definitely drafted something in pencil because, as I've said in probably every single video, I'm just not an artist. I need to draft in pencil first if I want an acceptable outcome. So as you guys can tell, I drew kind of like a fireplace, kind of like a Christmas mantle. My fireplace personally is red, so that's why I drew like brick red. And as you guys can tell, I'm kind of coloring all of that in right now. It did take a lot of shading in. For this entire page, I used my Crayola Super Tips, and there was, like, I wouldn't exactly say like it bled over to the other side, but it definitely left like a shadow, which I don't really mind because I feel like the outcome was worth it, if that makes sense. But anyway, as you guys can tell, I'm just going in with several different colors and shades and just shading everything in. I just wanted everything to look really colorful and festive because I love Christmas. And just to let you guys know right off the bat, the spreads that we're gonna do this time around is kind of like my usual kind of spreads, but I will be doing like Christmas themed spreads in the very next video, which I already have drafted. I just need to film and edit. Like, I am so on top of things this month, it's crazy. But anyway, as you guys can see, you can totally tell that that's like fire over wood, right? I feel like it looks pretty good. I'm just really excited to see, like, oh my gosh, it's like another year done, and I'm just really excited to see like where my art is going to take me next year and how much better it's going to improve, because I promise you guys, when I started bullet journaling, I mean, I really couldn't even do stick figures. It was so bad. And now, like, even if my art isn't like getting leaps and leaps better, I'm getting a lot more braver with it, which I think is also like a good thing. But anyway, as you guys can see, as I'm shading everything in, I hope it's becoming more and more clear what this is supposed to be as far as the end result. As you guys can see, I've got like some stockings hanging off the mantle. It's just very true to form. It's kind of like art imitates life instead of life imitates art, because this is actually kind of pretty much what our Christmas mantle looks like. We've got stockings on there, and we try to decorate like the back part of it and just have it look cute and festive and ready for Santa. We do have like a Buddy the Elf from Elf on the Shelf, and he hangs out there sometimes too. So yeah, I really hope that I did it justice. And I'm just really excited for you guys to see how the rest of the spread came out. If it isn't so very clear, the theme for this month is Christmas decor, so we're going to use all of the nostalgic and classic Christmas decor items to create our spreads this month. So anyway, I'm just finishing up all of my little stockings here. Actually, in real life, ours are red, but because we have like a brick red fireplace, I didn't know if I could pull off having it look, you know, good on paper, so I drew them in green, and I just figured it's a nice Christmas color. I could probably get away with it. Okay, and so moving on, see how you can see a little bit of shadowing there? I did go ahead and put a paper because I do have a heavy hand, and I didn't want to be creating these black boxes for my calendar, and as I push down, maybe then have it bleed onto the other paper. So I did put a sheet of paper, but I ended up having no problem whatsoever. So as you guys can see, I'm creating like my monthly overview spread right now. I like to have the whole month, and I really thought I was like really getting it this month, and then I realized that I totally miscounted. It's so embarrassing because I mess up this spread every single month, and as you guys can tell, I drafted in pencil first, so I really like just need to get my life together and figure out what's going on with this damn spread. Then afterwards, I went ahead and I drafted some little stockings up top, and I put December 2018, and I was gonna do it in red, but then I decided I wanted the stockings to be red, so I went over it in black, and then I'm doing all the stockings in red, and I was hoping that like the red against the black, it would help the word December stand out. I don't think it quite came out how I wanted it to, but I don't hate it. I think it still came out pretty cute. So yeah, Anyway, on the right hand side, as per usual, I did go ahead and create a goals section, and I just created some for personal and some for business. And I find that if I like force myself to create these like little bullets, then I don't sit there and write something in every single little square and overwhelm myself. Like no, these are the goals and that's it. So moving on, I wanted to do a mood tracker this month. As you guys know, mental health is very, very important to me. If you're new here, I was suffering from postpartum depression, and I do think that keeping track and realizing like what set me off and what were my triggers really helped with that. And so I really like doing a mood tracker. And as you guys can tell, these are like like Christmas lights. So of course each shade that I color in each light for each day will mean something different. And so I decided on green, yellow, and red, and for happy, like a meh face, and then like a sad face. And then on the right hand side, I'm going to go ahead and do my habit trackers. So these like crazy circles are supposed to be wreaths, and I just wanted it to be kind of like minimalistic, a little bit messy, just because like actual like habit trackers themselves it's such about keeping like good form and kind of being a little bit of a perfectionist that I just wanted it to be a little bit messy, and I think it came out cute. So I forward it so that you guys can see, like I did literally 31 dots in each one of those. It took forever. I just figured I'd jump forward and get to the next spread. And this is my Vlogmas spread. So the decor that I'm using here is like the ornaments. So as you can see, they all have like their own little style to them. I'm doing Vlogmas this year, so this is going to help me keep track of certain things that I'm doing within Vlogmas. And then on the right hand side, of course, I definitely need to keep track of my social stats, and my decor for this sheet is like I guess Jack Frost. I forgot the top hat, so I guess we'll just call it a snowman. So I have to keep track of like my Facebook, my Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, not just for myself and not just for my art channel and my separate art and bullet journal stuff, but also for my business. So it's just really important to me that I'm keeping track, because all of my businesses are basically based on social media. So yeah, if you guys can tell, like on the left hand side, I've got numbers that they go 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, and 300, and each section has several bars. And then on the right hand side, I created like the YouTube section, and those actually go up by hundreds because my numbers are higher. So it helps me to keep everything on one page without it looking too messy. If you guys are interested in how this looks at the end of the month, let me know and I'll show you guys over on my Instagram. But I think it looks really neat at the end, and I really like how it came out. So anyway, moving on, I'm finally doing my first weekly spread of the month. Thank you guys for hanging in there with me. I like to personally start my weeks on a Monday. So what I did was I did like I think about 9 days, so that next weekly spread I can start on a Monday. So on my right hand side, it's just cut and clear tasks, and I have them separate from personal and business. And then on the left hand side, I drew these little like snow globes, so that's kind of like my decor for this week, well, 9-ish days. So I'll just put like events there, and then I've got my water and my step tracker. So this is what the entire spread is looking like. I think it came out really colorful and fun, and I'm really happy with how it came out. So if you guys like it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. And don't forget to leave me some comments for what you guys want to see for January. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget that Christmas spreads are coming next. Bye!